Good afternoon, everybody. Old Guy Jammin' here with the least expensive, best possible mod you can make on your Epiphone Les Paul. That beautiful gold top right there. Or another one like it. That's a 2019. And I imagine some of the same problems have still occurring today. Problems with the bridge, this thing right here. So what I was about to sell that. I was just kept fighting the intonation and tuning, and it wasn't fun to play. And every time I try to set this up, I ran into problems. Horrible craftsmanship on this bridge. I'll show you in detail in just a second. But it's amazing how important this is, but it's amazing how simple it needs to be. It just needs to be made well. It's not a complicated piece of equipment, but you have to make it so it functions right. And I found a $20 one on Amazon by Kaish, and it's got the rollers in it. It's extra wide, like a Tunomatic or a Nashville. The Gibson Les Pauls have a Nashville Tone Pro, I believe, bridge on them, which is wider, allows you more intonation. It's a better product. This is crap. So throw it out, buy one of these. I'll put the link in the description. And it's made the guitar a total awesome thing to play. It stays in tune now. I have it tuned to D flat, and it intonated easily, and it stays in tune. It's just beautiful. Plus, the bridge looks great on it. It just looks fantastic. It's got the rollers. It looks beefy. The finish on the bridge is nice. It's a cheap upgrade that you probably get your money out of. I know we don't, as musicians, we hardly ever get our money out of any upgrades. But this one will be, it's just good. Just get it. Get it today. That tune was played through the Egnator, an awesome, it's really fun amp. It is just one channel, but it's got great tones. And it's got great killer tube distortion, tube crunch distortion. Sounds great. That was all tube distortion. The only thing I ran on the lead was the Speed Demon, Gus G. Speed Demon, using it like an OCD to punch the amp in the face for a nice lead tone. And then hit a little delay, my Behringer Echo Machine, which is my favorite delay. I know, Behringer, right? Who would have thought? But I've had the flashbacks. Over there I have the Atlantic. I've had the MXR, but it was really dark. MXR carbon copy, but an analog delay, but it was so dark. I didn't like it. But if you can find one of those Echo Machines, and the price is about $90. The last one I saw used was $98. Which is what you pay, but you know what you paid for that new. When that pedal came out, it was probably a $35 pedal. Anyway, let's get to this. And that was all I used in the signal chain, and then the volume controls on that Epi. And that Epiphone has the the Les Paul Modern electronics in it, which is a lot of fun. All the push-pull pots and the out-of-phase stuff as well. Also still have this vintage. It's just so nice. It's lighter than that, stays in tune, plays well, and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous with the gold. Man, I can't say enough about this beautiful, easy to play, affordable guitar. Same build, mahogany, maple cap, all that stuff. I need to decide which one to keep, but it's much easier now, having put a decent bridge on this. So, one of the issues with this is that you can tell right now, this guy right there, see, it doesn't even sit down in the slot. And my camera's really poor, but I hope to be able to show you that this thing wasn't machined properly. And so when you try to, you see how much that lifts? The screw wants to lift right out of the slot because the screw is oval in a round slot. So we have a cam type effect. But I'm not going to be able to show you that. But So while you're trying to intonate, not only does it not intonate properly, but it lifts the height of the strings as well as you're trying to do all this. So you end up with varying string heights as well as something that just does not work right. I don't know if the strings don't slide well enough over these or not, but they just do not work right. Plus, they bridge, the little saddles don't move far enough in their travel to do what they're supposed to do. Like this guy right here, I maybe want to move him all the way to the back, and it starts getting really hard right there, and I still have a 16th, or actually about 3/32 to go, and I'm afraid I'm going to twist the head off that or strip the screw. So the whole thing is just garbage. It does have the wire retainer over the top, which this other one does not need because they took the time to add material along the top of the bridge so that the screws are encased in the body of the bridge rather than needing the little retainer wire. I also, there's not enough room here to intonate properly. I had to turn some of these around to get my set point to the place I needed it to be. All right, so really well worth the money. I will put the link in the description. Throw your bridge out. Buy one of those. They're awesome. Old Guy Jammin' is out.
Till you